Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me once again. This is Robert Harley, and this is the Excelia Live Show with Robert Hardy. I am Robert Hardy, and thanks for joining me. Um, thanks, Dan. Dan, thank you for joining me in my live. Tonight, we are going to talk about an exciting topic. I just thought of today, actually. I was listening, as I if you've been following my live videos, been watching any of my live videos, you know that um, I listen to audiobooks in my car. I listen to audiobooks in my car. That's what I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to music. I listen to audiobooks. Anyways, the book that I'm listening to right now is the book Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. I think that's what it's called, by Stephen Covey. Anyways, I'm just listening to that book now, and on CD in my car while driving to and from work. Anyways, um, tonight is driving home from work. He said he mentioned just one word. He mentioned the word empowerment. And I don't know, for some reason, when I heard that word, I know it's not the first time I heard the word, obviously, but when I heard the word, for some reason, it just sparked something in my mind. I just said, it's empowerment. And I was like, what does empowerment mean, anyways? you know? And so that's what tonight we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about empowerment. So I came home tonight and I started looking up some things on the internet, and I couldn't find anything that really explained. Well, I did find one thing that really explained, and maybe later on I'll read it to you guys. But in my research to find out what empowerment is, and you guys are gonna hear me talk more about this in the future and stuff like that, more about this empowerment in my live videos. But as I was doing a little bit of a quick research on it, one thing that came up to mind, and as to one of the best example came up to mind as to give an example what empowerment is. Now I wanted to write it on my on my board here, but I can't find my marker. I lost my marker somehow. I don't know. This is my first time. I missed 2 days of doing my live video because I've been sick. If you know, if you follow my live video watching on a daily basis, last time I was sick, I think was Friday. Last week Friday I was ill. I did a live and I told you guys I was not feeling well, so I missed Saturday and Sunday because of how I was feeling. So I was ill for 2 days. And thank you who's joined me, Joe and Fox Freedom. Thank you. Thank you for joining my live. So today is actually my first time after 2 days of being ill, being sick with the flu and cold. I'm feeling much better today, thank God. And so today's my so I'm back again with these live videos. So what was I talking about? Yeah. So empowerment. So anyways, I can't find my marker. I lost my marker maybe because I haven't done my live videos in the last couple of days. I misplaced it somewhere. So I can't write it down on the board here. Empowerment. So just remember the word empowerment. So empowerment. So as I was doing a little bit of a research um, after I came home from work and doing a little bit of research to find out what empowerment is. Hi, Joe. Yes, I am feeling better, Joe. Thank you. I am feeling better. I went to work today. I missed 2 days of work because of how I was feeling, and today I went to work, so I'm feeling much better. Thank you. Um, anyway, back to what, and so I was driving home from work, listening to this audio book of Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, and he just mentioned that one word. As I was listening to the audiobook, empowerment, and again something sparked in my mind, and I came home do a quick research, trying to find out what empowerment is and get an idea what empowerment is because I don't know why that sparked something in my mind. Anyways, One of the best, as I was doing research, something came up to in my mind, and I think one of the best way to describe what empowerment is. You remember that, that saying, the saying that goes, "You can feed a man for one day by giving him a fish, but you can feed him for life by teaching him how to fish." And that's empowerment. When you teach the man how to fish so you can feed him for life, you're empowering him. That's empowerment. Empowerment is taking responsibility for your life. Empowerment is you saying, it's up to me to make this happen. And you're empowered. You know you have what it takes inside of you to get the job done. You know what you know you do. You know that you have what it takes to do it, and you know it's up to you to do it. That's empowerment. Empowerment is when someone say, "Here, let me show you how to do this," and once they show you, they say, "Now you go and do it." That's empowerment. They're empowering you. Sometimes one of the best ways to learn things is through trial and error. Sometimes the best way to learn things is by the hard knocks of life. When life knocks you down a few times and you have to pick yourself up off the ground, and after life have knocked you down, sometimes that's the best way to learn. But you know what? All those experiences are empowering you to get up again and said, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going no matter what. Yes, life might knock you down. Yes, things may not go according to how you would like it or how you plan for it to go. But each time you get back up, each time you keep pushing forward, you're empowering yourself more and more. You're strengthening yourself. You're saying, this will not stop me. This too shall pass. Good times, now bad times don't last, but good people do. So you're empowered, you're being empowered. So going back to that example of what empowerment is, you can feed a man for one day by giving him a fish, but you can feed him for the rest of his life by teaching him how to fish. That's empowerment. That's when you are empowered to take responsibility for your own life, for you making things happen, because you realize that it's up to you to make it happen. You realize that you have the empowerment, the ability, the know-how to make it happen, especially when after someone has taught you or teach you or shown you how to do it. What's the best way? The best way to learn